Previously, Kazuma and the goddess Aqua were teleported into another world. Aqua sleeps till noon on their day of kill quest. Kazuma thinks about how bad his adventure life has been. Barely enough money to buy food, he has to live in a house shed, and most importantly, he's stuck with a useless goddess. They can't fight the Demon Lord's army because of how far they are from his castle. Finally, Aqua wakes up and they get ready to go to the kill quest relying on Aqua. The frogs turn out to be way bigger than Kazuma thought. He tries his best not to get eaten while begging Aqua to help him. While Aqua states the condition for her lending help to Kazuma, she gets eaten. Kazuma has to save the useless goddess. Aqua feels defiled. She's embarrassed to go in front of her followers covered in slime even though she gets drunk, drools while sleeping, throws up, and sweats buckets in front of them. She attacks another frog just to get eaten again. Kazuma has to save her again. After risking their lives, they manage to kill 2 frogs, which gives them only enough money to buy food for a day. Aqua suggests they should get another party member while chomping meat from the frog they killed. Kazuma asks who would be dumb enough to join a party of noobs. Aqua tells him since she's an archmage, people would be dying to get on her party, and tells Kazuma to give up his frog meat to show some gratitude that she's on her team. They posted a recruitment notice, and Aqua made sure she added some fake reviews like Amazon. An archwizard named Megumin responds to their notice. She's a crimson demon with immense power and mana. She also has a Chunibyo complex. Suddenly, she faints in front of them because she hasn't eaten anything for 3 days. Kazuma asks about the eye patch and tells her to get it healed by Aqua. Megumin tells him how it seals away devastating power, but in reality, she just wears it because it looks cool. Aqua and Kazuma's plan allows her to join despite her peculiar behavior. After giving Megumin something to eat, they continue their kill quest. Megumin tells them to hold off the frog in one place so that she can blast them with her explosion magic since it takes time to cast. However, they face a bit of a problem since 2 chunky frogs are coming at them. Aqua again rushes a frog and describes how her attack will destroy the frog just to get eaten again. Meanwhile, Megumin casts her power explosion magic to decimate a frog, leaving nothing behind. Hearing the explosion, other frogs dig up from the ground and Megumin falls to the ground. She explains how she used up all her mana and now she's unable to move a muscle. A frog eats her too, and Kazuma has to save them both from being eaten. Kazuma carries Megumin on her back while Aqua cries over how she stinks. They ask Megumin why she didn't use other magic to defeat the frogs that wouldn't deplete her mana completely. Megumin tells them she only uses explosion magic, massive ones that take her all her mana. She dedicated her life to using it and swears not to use any other magic. Aqua finds inspiration while Kazuma realizes he's stuck with another useless mage. Kazuma tells Megumin to look for another party. Megumin grabs onto him real tightly and tells him that she doesn't want any payment other than food and being able to cast magic. Megumin starts begging by choking Kazuma to let her join them, since no party is willing to take her. Some girls see the commotion and the slime on Aqua and Megumin. They think Kazuma is doing creepy stuff to the girls. Megumin notices it and blackmails Kazuma into letting her join the party. Kazuma collects the bounty for the quest and realizes the money isn't enough to risk their lives for, and the other quests are too hard for them. A beautiful female knight approaches Kazuma and asks about the recruitment notice. Kazuma feels nervous talking to such a beautiful knight because he was a NEET. However, he realizes that this knight also has some screws loose like the other 2 as she starts breathing heavily while asking to join his party. The Lady Crusade asks if the girls covered in slime were at his party. Kazuma senses that this girl might also be a nut job. Darkness wants to join his team because no other party wants her because she always misses her attack. She wants to be in the front, taking all the hits for the team. Kazuma realizes that she is, in fact, a nut job and tries to push her away, only for her to become more interested in joining the party. The next day, Aqua is performing her party skill for which she used up all her skill points. Can't expect any less from our useless goddess. Kazuma wonders if he should also learn explosion magic like Megumin. Megumin gets super excited about it, but Kazuma calls her a loli, which visibly makes her upset. Darkness with her friend Chris joins Kazuma and asks him to let her join his party. Kazuma declines, which somehow turns on Darkness. Chris overheard Kazuma wanting to learn a new skill and suggested a thief skill. Kazuma is intrigued and agrees to learn it. Chris uses her thief skill to steal Kazuma's pouch and challenges him to gamble and take it back. Kazuma feels like this is the first time he's having a real taste of adventure, so he accepts the gamble and learns the thief skill. Chris tells her to aim for the 400 Eris dagger, and if he fails, he'll get rocks instead. Kazuma casts his spell and steals her panties. He's way too happy after stealing a girl's panties, and so is Darkness. This woman scares me. The group unites with Aqua and Megumin, and Chris tells how Kazuma stole her panties and traded for all the money she had, and more. She makes sure everyone in the tavern hears how Kazuma wanted to make the panty his heirloom to pass down to his generation. Megumin asks about the new skill Kazuma learned. Kazuma again uses it to steal her panties. Megumin wonders if he ranked up to pervert from adventure, and Aqua too is disgusted by it. Darkness joins in again and asks Kazuma to let her join his party despite what's happening, or maybe because of what's happening. He refuses again, and she seems to have enjoyed it. Masochists can relate. Aqua and Megumin review Darkness's talents and agree to let her join. But Kazuma knows he can't let another weirdo join the party, so he tells them about the Demon Lord and how Aqua and he plan to defeat him. But Darkness gets more excited, fantasizing about being erotically tortured by the Demon Lord. And Megumin is out to prove that she's the most powerful mage by defeating the Demon Lord. However, Aqua seems to be afraid and wants to back out, even though her returning home relies on it. Suddenly, every adventurer is requested in front of the guild gate for an emergency quest. The emergency quest turns out to be harvesting flying cabbages. Darkness tells Kazuma to keep an eye on her because she's about to prove herself. She rushes in and misses all the cabbages. The cabbages fight back and knock down some adventurers. Darkness saves them, but the cabbages start tearing her clothes apart. Everyone's watching her being stripped down, and she's enjoying every second of it. A true masochist moment. Megumin starts casting her explosion spell despite Kazuma telling her not to. She blows up the cabbages along with Darkness. After a successful harvest, they enjoy the food while Kazuma wonders why he has to do stuff like fighting cabbages instead of fighting the Demon King. Darkness tells Megumin how amazing her explosion magic was and got turned on by it. She asks Kazuma again to let her into the party and tells him that she'll do anything he wants, even weird stuff. Kazuma thinks how unlucky he is to have such a great class adventurer in his team who all are nut jobs. Today's video ends here. Like and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, take care.